Hello, and welcome to the West Point Society's webinar series. This session will focus on annual giving. My name is Allison Berry, and I am the Director of Annual Giving here at the West Point Association of Graduates. I want to perform some general housekeeping before we get started. This presentation is approximately 10 minutes long and should be used for your information only. Any products or services such as software or tools, which I may mention in this presentation, are for WPAOG employees only or shared with volunteers for their work in support of the AOG's mission. Next, I'd like to introduce our team to you. Katie Gallagher is our Assistant Director. Maria Ochoa and Dove Berkman are our Annual Giving Officers. Shalisa Baskerville is our Parent Giving Officer, and Kristen Smoot is our Donor Relations. The Annual Giving Team's mission is to raise unrestricted and annual operating support for the Academy, as well as the Army West Point Athletic Association and the AOG. We are located on the 3rd floor of Herbert Hall at West Point. To provide more details on our annual campaigns, I'm turning it over to Katie.
Annual Giving supports 5 main campaigns throughout the calendar year. The first is the Superintendent's Annual Fund campaign, which begins in late February. The Superintendent's Fund is the unrestricted fund for West Point and is the area of greatest need for the Academy. Traditionally, we enlist the help of a notable graduate to share his or her passion for West Point with our alumni, parents, and friends in our appeal for support. It should be noted that the West Point Parents Fund is a branded version of the Superintendent's Annual Fund for non-graduate past and current parents. The second campaign is the A-Club Fund, which typically begins in late February, concurrent to the Superintendent's Fund. The A-Club Fund is the unrestricted fund for Army West Point athletics and supports our cadet athletes. This campaign is rolled out in concert with Army football ticket sales, since there are increasing ticket holder benefits at each level of support for the Army A-Club Fund. The third campaign is the All Academy Challenge, which takes place in May. This is a 5-day alumni participation competition between the 5 federal service academies. We accept gifts from any donor during this campaign, however, only living alumni count towards the challenge. The fourth is the Long Gray Line Fund campaign, which begins in September. The Long Gray Line Fund is the unrestricted fund for the West Point Association of Graduates and supports programs that societies, classes, graduates, and widows depend on from the WPAOG. Alumni support is directly supported by the Long Gray Line Fund annually. And finally, our year-end sweep campaign begins in November. This campaign solicits all constituents for their year-end charitable donation. It is our most successful campaign of the year with respect to cash, given that most people wait until the calendar year end to make their tax-deductible charitable donation. Now, I would like to introduce Kristen Smoot to discuss recognition, our 3 unrestricted funds.
The 3 areas of greatest need at West Point are our unrestricted funds, the Superintendent's Annual Fund, the A-Club Fund, and the Long Gray Line Fund. To promote giving to these 3 funds, we designed the Superintendent's Circle, the A-Club's membership levels, and the Chairman's Circle in order to showcase benefits that are available at increasing levels of giving to these 3 funds. Benefits may include exclusive invitation to events, preferential seating, pins, and other access opportunities. All programs include recognition and the West Point Association of Graduates annual report of gifts. Please see our website under Giving and then Recognition for more detailed information. Now to Maria to share the excitement around our All Academy Challenge campaign.
The All Academy Challenge is a fun way to inspire support for the Academy from the Long Gray Line. This friendly competition uses total solicitable alumni population for each Federal Service Academy in which they compete for the highest participation of graduates. USMA grads can give to their class, team, club, or activity of their choice during the challenge. The camaraderie of graduates and lighthearted competition between different decades of classes makes the 5-day competition a spirited event for all graduates. At West Point, we use the strong volunteer structures of our graduating class years and West Point Society structures to spread the word. If that isn't enough, we look to major gift donors to provide matching gift challenges to donors funds for which they are passionate. The All Academy Challenge produces the highest year-over-year growth in cash and donors than any other annual giving campaign. Go Army, beat 'em all.
As the Parent Giving Officer, I work very closely with all of the West Point parent clubs and encourage all West Point Society volunteers to reach out to your local parent club and let them know about your society activities. If you do not have an established West Point parent club, please request a list of current non-grad parents nearby. Parents are very active in their cadets' 47-month West Point experience and often eager to get involved and volunteer. For parents, we ask that you advocate for the resources available via the West Point Association of Graduates website. We have established a parent portal that is full of helpful resources like the Parent Handbook. We also ask that you encourage parents to support West Point through the West Point Parents Fund or other activity funds for which their cadet has become passionate about. Parent giving has increased over the past few years, and we celebrate their giving efforts during Family Weekend each fall. This brings Kristen's comments about recognition back into focus. Non-graduate parents can take advantage of benefits of the Superintendent Circle through their annual giving to the West Point Parent Fund. Now over to Dove.
Getting the case for support in front of our donors during each campaign, the annual giving team uses phone, mail, social media, email, and even texting to reach our donors. Of course, we're respectful of our donors' preferences and will never use a contact method if we've been asked not to. We continue to refine our outreach based on current trends and data collected, but phone outreach is still a powerful way to talk to our donors one-on-one. If you call our annual giving phone number, one of our team members will answer or return your call if it comes in after hours. Most universities utilize student callers to approach their alumni. West Point, we're unable to utilize cadets for that purpose. Currently, we use a telefund company to help call, mail, and email prospective donors as part of our Superintendent's Fund campaign. We're planning on bringing that in-house as soon as it becomes cost-effective. Allison, back to you to bring us home.
How can societies help annual giving? Volunteers such as yourself can help spread our message. You are closest to the local society members and current parents and parent clubs in your community. You also can reach more graduates, parents, and other constituents through social media or Sallyport. We are piloting a volunteer management system to enable peer-to-peer fundraising for classes, clubs, and sports. If you are interested in being part of our pilot, please feel free to contact the Annual Giving Office. Thank you so much for listening to our webinar. I've included our contact information on this slide, and I welcome you to reach out to us at any time. Thank you again.